shows The White Lotus is officially a cultural phenomenon, breaking streaming records on Crave. Here with creative ways to help you get in on the action with a White Lotus-themed party is entertaining expert Trevor Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor!
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going really well. I'm so excited about this.
I know. I'm into it.
I love this show so
Okay,
much.
so we're big White Lotus fans?
Huge. I love that this show has so many really cool characters.
Yeah.
And you never know what they're gonna get up to.
Yes.
Like, you're just wondering at every moment, like, is this gonna be where it happens?
Totally.
I love that.
I love that. I love Parker Posey, one of my favorite.
God.
You've Got Mail, fantastic film. And she's in this. What a delight.
Scream 3.
Oh my gosh, fantastic.
The best.
So good.
But so this is what I'm excited about is today, because we're doing a White Lotus themed party, we're gonna have some tropical decadence,
Nice.
some luxury, and of course a little bit of mystery and intrigue at our party.
Yeah.
But because it's at the White Lotus in Thailand, which is a wellness retreat, we're gonna also have some spa elements to this party.
I like this. That's the thing I like about this show is like the location is always kind of sort of a character.
100%.
It's key to it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're
and great to plan travel from.
Oh, 100%.
But the first thing that I want to do is just like on the show in the first episode, they take your phones away from you to make sure that you're able to relax and recharge. So that's what we're going to do at my party. So audience, give me your phones.
Just kidding. Don't worry, you guys can keep them. Yeah.
But really, okay, so we're gonna start off here. This is all from HomeSense, first of all, which is so cool because HomeSense is amazing. They have everything, but now they even have stuff for White Lotus. Like who knew?
Who does that? Yes.
But what this is, it's a welcome table with infused water stations.
Oh.
So you
Do
think
your
about,
parties usually start with a water station?
They do now.
No, they do
when
now.
they're White Lotus.
Yeah.
But it's just so cool because you think about spas, you think about the luxury, and this isn't just your typical water station with infused water stations. It's actually with all flavors from Thailand.
Oh,
so we've
cool.
got lemongrass with Thai basil and limes. We've got lemon and Thai basil and some ginger,
nice.
some jasmine flowers, and then here is mint with cucumber and honeydew. So, like, I dare you to just try one of these.
I was gonna
okay?
say you're gonna leave this feeling so phone detoxed and watery.
Totally hydrated.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. That's the word, hydrated, guys. I forgot the word hydrated.
Watery.
My bad. All right.
Let's keep ourselves watery as we move on.
that sounds good. Speaking of watery, what's going on over here? We're talking floating candles.
Totally, I love floating candles at any party, but also it reminds me of going to a spa. Especially, this is the tropical element here, and this is so easy. Everything here is from Dollarama, so like super cheap to make. Mary, you know what? I'm just gonna light this candle while I tell you what to do, because we need some of the burnt wax, and I'll explain that in a second. But let's move that away from
the fern. Yes. Yeah.
So you can get anything from Dollarama or use a bowl from home or a vase or whatever. So Mary, start off by just pouring the rocks in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing broke. We're good.
And then I've already pre-glued this, but you want to have a heavier rock, pre-glue a fake flower onto it, because that's going to be your anchor and a weight, so that when you pour the water in, the flower doesn't float up to the top.
Okay.
Right? Look at, look, it's not gonna float. Good. Okay.
Now we good. Okay.
So now we're actually going to turn a tea light candle into a floating candle. So you don't have to go out and look for a specific floating candle. Cool, right?
Love this.
So Mary, let's do this together. So I've already pulled the candle out of the silver. So that's your first step.
Okay.
Now flip it over, and we're actually going to cover. Let's
This
do
is
it over the
dangerous.
plate.
Okay, cool.
Watch your fingers.
Watch your fingers.
We're going to cover that with the wax to make it sealed.
Okay.
Now pretend we did the whole thing. It's already done here for us.
The magic of TV.
And then we're just gonna kind of pop that into the water and just let it float.
Let it float and do its thing. That's cute.
Focus on these ones.
Yeah, no, I was like, they're a little fuller. They're more watery.
Just like our faces.
Exactly. Okay, cool. So we've got that done. We have got spa vibes going, but we're going to do a little bit more spa-heavy activities.
Yes. So these are DIY treatments that you can do at home using stuff from your cupboards or your fridge. First, we're going to do an exfoliant scrub, Mary. So I'm going to have you mix in to this bowl some coffee grinds.
Like leftover ones?
Yeah.
Cool.
After you've made the coffee in the morning. Mix in some sugar. You can also use salt. And then for a little bit of moisture, we're using olive oil here, but you can use coconut oil, just something to really moisturize. Give it a little stir.
This literally feels like something I used to do in high school. When
Yeah.
I'd have sleepovers, I'd be like, let's make masks.
Well, and that's next.
100%. Okay, fantastic.
So like even like if I could just put like a little bit on your hand there, just so you can feel.
Little
And just like
exfoliator?
rub that in. Doesn't that feel good?
Actually, that does
And then
feel really
smell it. I love the smell of coffee.
That smells like cake.
I know.
That's really great. Fantastic.
So yeah, wipe yourself off there.
Look at how exfoliated I am. We're good to go.
Oh my God, watery and exfoliating.
Wow, she's glowing.
Glowing, the perfect model for a spa.
Thank you so much. All right, we're moving on to masks.
Yeah, so these are face masks. So we've got mashed avocado with some honey. That's for dry skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
Or
Just
if
in
you're
case it gets in your mouth. If you're hungry, you're good to go.
For oily skin, we're using a yogurt with lemon juice. And then for me, this is what I would use, sensitive skin, oatmeal and honey.
Oh, nice.
Just slather that on.
Yeah.
I think we discussed we're going to go after this and we're going to do some masks in your office.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, and then we have lunch, and
And
we're
then
good to go.
we're going to lick each other's faces.
Yeah. All right, so we've got that. Now let's chat food and drink.
Okay, yeah, food and drink, always so important at my parties or anybody's parties. But here we've got from a Thai bakery. First of all, they look like art.
They
don't
do. They're
Can-
so
can you see
pretty.
these?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Mung bean and coconut, edible, but you may not want to eat them because they are so pretty.
Yeah.
And then we're going to move on to the drink, and this is where we're going to add some mystery and
okay.
intrigue to our party.
Fantastique.
This is made with a butterfly pea tea.
Okay.
So steep that first, and then Mary, pour some of that into the glass there,
Okay.
just so you can see how beautiful this color is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
that gorgeous?
Guys, already the intrigue, the
Yeah,
mystery.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then in our shaker, we're going to add some elderflower liqueur, which is this
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not bartenders.
We are not.
Yeah.
And then there's the gin. You could also use vodka if you wanted to.
Perfect.
A little bit of simple syrup.
Love.
And then just shake that up a little bit.
Boy, we're gonna do a shake. Or
Yeah,
just
you're so good at shaking.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, look at those
We
guns,
don't.
everybody.
Spoiler
Look
alert,
at
there's
this.
no ice in here.
Oh,
Just imagine the sound of
Yes.
ice. Okay, cool.
And then you could just pour that directly into that glass.
Right on.
Which we could have ice in there too. Look how beautiful that color is.
Already,
turning
it's
that
starting to
purple.
look beautiful.
Okay, now here's where the mystery and intrigue comes from. Are you
Okay,
ready,
let's do
everybody?
this.
So Mary, I'm gonna give this to you. This is lime juice.
Okay.
You just wanna pour that in there and watch what happens. See, it's turning a
Ooh.
pinkish color, a little bit of
At
purple.
the bottom, do you see
Yeah.
that color? It is changing. I
Yeah,
don't know if
we
you can
just
tell.
need to- yeah. Add a little bit of soda to it.
Do you know what this feels like? So my best friend got married last summer, and she had a cocktail on her cocktail list called the Walton Goggins. This is the Walton Goggins 2.0. Spoiler alert, he's an actor in the White Lotus season 3, just in case anyone didn't know.
I love that.
Trevor, great ideas. What a delight. This is a hilariously large cocktail. What a delight. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.